Hi guys, I'm just leading around St. Jackal, chestnut filly with a boy's name. Come on. She says I'm a girl and I got a boy's name. I got robbed there. But anyway, so this is her. She's just having a bit of a walk around before I get on her. She's a good girl. And this is her second day at the track. So she's done 600 3/4 last week, and she's going to come out here and do 800 3/4 if she behaves herself. So she's a good girl. So I'll just get on, so bear with me. This is our most eventful time when you first get on her. Whoa, whoa, good girl. She's a good girl. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, whoa. Good girl. She's a funny little bee. Whoa. I'm not riding her short. She's still going out long. Good girl. Good girl. Well, she's walked out. That's a good start. She's a funny little creature, I won't lie to you. She's not a complete rat, but she's got a little bit of rat bag in her because she's a chestnut filly, and I think all the work she's done in the past, she's probably gone out with a mate and been shown the way, whereas when she comes here to me, she has to be very big and brave and do it by herself, which she hasn't been overly impressed about doing. But look, she's in good shape, she's in good condition. She's not a great eater. She's doing it tough, to be honest with you. That's the thing, because she seems, she's learning things that, I would prefer them to learn when they're breakers. Go out and, see the world by themselves and be exposed to stuff and become a bit sort of bold. But maybe her temperament didn't allow that when she was a bit younger, and now's a good time for her. So, she's in good condition. She eats okay, if she has a big day, and that's just, a hard day as in being made to do what she has to do, then she can just back off her food a bit. And she's just had one of those hit and miss preps with me too, where, little things have gone wrong, whether she's had a little bit of a 48-hour virus or something like that, and so you can't sort of, punch the work into her and stuff, so that makes it difficult too. But I'm hoping that we're onwards and upwards from here on in. She worked very, very well yesterday, very happy with her. You just got to be very aware on her. You don't slouch, Johnny, keep legs on. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Good girl. New people. Good girl. Come on. Come on. She's been good. It's very, very scary out here by yourself. Good girl. Come on, sweetheart. Good girl. Good girl. So yeah, I've probably got quite a bit to say about her because, there's things I like about her and then there's things I don't like about her. I like the fact that she's a good type of filly. She's probably thrown a little bit to that European style. Don't be red. And this is what I mean. So you're actually going to see her jacking up here. Good girl. Good girl. So that's her jacking up, not wanting to come out here onto the track. She doesn't go on with it. If you give her enough time to think about it, encourage her to just, do her job, then she sort of thinks about it and goes on with it. And that's what I mean, like, I've gone through a lot of that at home, where she just sort of balls up and jacks up and doesn't want to go. And in the past I've had it that her mouth has been terrible to go with it, which doesn't help because you're a little bit of a sitting duck. But so as you can see, she didn't want to go onto the track then. That's the stuff she usually does when I first get on her. So I was actually surprised that she just walked off coming out of the tie-up stalls. So anyway, so she stepped on the track and gone, no, and she's balled up and got all shitty and a bit tight and humpy in the back. But if you don't get up her and give her a little bit of thinking space, then she'll think about it and work it out. I think if you got up her, and I have given her a couple of smacks for her behaviour, then her brain falls out and she gets quite dizzy and rattled and upset. And you don't really want chestnut fillies too upset because they can upset themselves at the best of times. So she's a good girl. So rideability now, she's pretty good at, and she's going straight. She's nice into the contact. You just got to keep her forward, but trotting forward, not cantering forward. That cantering is her trying to get out of work as well, rather than just settling down and just trotting and going up, down, and just seeing the world. She's trying to break into the canter because it's an easier pace for her, and she doesn't have to work as hard. So everything's a bit slowly but surely, just not backing off her because she's got to work. She's at the business end of the deal for me here now. I've got to get her going so that she can go into Darren Weirs in the next couple of weeks and further her education. But you just got to be mindful that You know, she has to work it out and do it. And she's been very brave here by herself. You know, I mean, 10 times much easier for her and myself if she was out here with a mate. So this is good for her. Come on, the sweetie girl. Come on, the sweetie girl. So yeah, I was about to tell you the good things about her, and then she did the things I hate about her. But look, she's got good action, she's got a good stride, she's got a big lopey canter on her, and her trot's nice. Now that her mouth's good, it feels good. She's not a very wide filly, she's probably quite immature. But, you know, she's got plenty of time up her sleeve. She's only a 2-year-old baby. She doesn't particularly like me. She doesn't hate me, but she doesn't like me. But that's because I have high standards for her and she has to meet them. So I think I can show you that's her shadow. So you can see, you know, she's trotting out quite nicely. She's not a horse that you'd get on and want to stand around on, because she won't give you much standing time. She's a bit of a fidget bum. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. So I'm just going to roll her into the canter and see what she offers. Come on, lovey. Canter, good girl. She's gone onto the wrong lead, but her head's up and she's not bucking. She isn't a bucker, thank heavens, or hasn't been. She's more just a screw-loose type of girl. Hey. I try and be her friend now. I try and give her confidence, because she is trying. And like I said, she has done it tough. So she's a good girl. So I'm riding her very long in my stirrups because she doesn't pull at all, and I would be a fool to be sitting up here with short stirrups if she decided to have one of her turns, because I would fall off, and I don't want to fall off. I don't like sand in my knickers. It's not good. Doesn't matter how much you brush it out, it seems to stay there all day. So I try and stay on so that these things don't happen, and it wouldn't be very good for her either to get a victory. So she's a good girl. I can see her there. She's cantering around beautifully. I've got no complaints at all. So I'm just going to watch her a bit at the gap when I come around to it, in case she decides that she doesn't want to work. In fact, I might just swap my whip. I'll just put my whip on the outside so that I can just show it to her. Good girl. You're allowed to shy. She's allowed to shy as long as you go forward. So she's a bit scared of the winning post there. A bit scared of that one too. But that's okay. She can do shying. Just can't do jacking up. Beepers on. Just kind, girl. That's all we want. So she's nice in the hand, nice and relaxed, stretched out in front. Good girl. Come on. Come on. I'm just going to roll her past this gap a little bit, and I'm going to shut up too because I've got to pay attention. Come on, girl. Come on. She's a good girl. Come on. So I've just put the whip out the side. You can see it sticking out the side. That says, don't you dare think about that gap. You're here to work. This is where they pull up, so I've got to encourage her past here too. Good girl. Good girl. You can see she's nice and straight in the centre of the track. That's what all our education at home's about. Making sure she goes straight off the leg. She does 17, 18s. I'll be happy with her today. Go straight, good girl. Shying. Change lead again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Good girl. So she's actually done perfect 3/4. She's done 17 seconds from the 8 to the 6, 6 to the 4, 4 to the 2, 2 to the winning post. That's good work. It was nice work. It was kind. It was honest. She got tired. She doesn't know what she's doing. I'll just pay attention to this gap again. Come on. Good girl. Try to show the whip so she can't even think about that gap. Horses that duck out gaps are the horses that hurt people. Don't pull up too quick. Don't pull up too quick. Good girl. So she wants to just sort of stop. So I'm not riding her to stop too strongly. Good girl. Just letting her fall into the trot, because she can put the skids on a bit quick because she wants to stop. Okay. So I'll turn my beeper off. You guys know these are only my thoughts, no right or wrongs. So the feel she gave me then was she was very, very good, considering she didn't want to get onto the track for a bit there. The actual feel on the track and in her work was very nice. She was straight, she was correct, she was honest. Even the fact she's walking now pleases me a lot. And so she did perfect 3/4 pace. So I can't ask for any more with that. That was well ridden, Christina, and nicely done, St. Jackal. Most appreciated. She got tired, and you'd expect her to get tired because she doesn't know what she's doing. She's immature. She's just a little baby, and that's why, I think everything's got to be a little bit careful with her, not to cook her little brain, just to keep her sweet. So I will endeavour to try and be her best friend from now on in, because I have been her maker ever since she's got here, which is, it seems unfair, but it's unfair on both of us. I just had a lot of work to do, but she's coming around really, really nicely. I'm very, very happy with her. Yesterday and today has been the best she's been, and she's good. She's not that hot either, so she doesn't do it tough. She's good winded, so her wind's good. She's just tired because she's just a baby. So very, very happy with her. So look, I wish you the best of luck with her. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to need quite a bit of time. I would like to think that she will get educated this prep, go in, do her barriers, have a little jump out and things like that, and then I would hope, if she was mine, that she'd be back out in the paddock, so that she can just mature and grow up and settle herself down and stuff like that. She's tall enough, she's strong enough, and she's got a nice stride, so I think time is going to be a great benefit for her and for all of you guys. So anyway, St. Jackal, good luck with you guys, good luck with her. Bye.